Breaking Reality's Limits, the Quantum Secret to Infinite Potential. Welcome. In this video, we'll explore a groundbreaking discovery made by biologist Bruce Lipton in 1982, one that shattered our previous understanding of genetics and opened the door to extraordinary human possibilities, from altering our DNA to potentially transcending the very laws we thought unbreakable. If this seems impossible right now, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how it all fits together. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe, and we will post more videos like this to explore human nature deeply. Thank you, and like the video. Norm 1. Bruce Lipton's game-changing discovery. Back in 1982, Bruce Lipton cloned stem cells in a petri dish. His results were astonishing. A single type of cell, originally meant to be bone, could transform into muscle or fat simply by changing its environment. Lipton's work showed that cells are not rigidly predetermined by our DNA. Instead, their fate depends on the signals they receive from their surroundings. Implication: we can modify our DNA by changing the environment around and within our cells. This means our entire body is far more adaptable than previously thought. Dramatic possibilities. Theoretically, human beings could learn to regenerate their cells indefinitely, walk on water, or even fly. If that sounds outrageous, keep watching, because this is only the beginning. 2. Breaking old beliefs about human limits. What if the abilities we typically consider superhuman aren't fantasies reserved for the distant future, but are possible right here, right now? Scientific evidence, especially from the field of quantum physics, suggests humans are not bound by the limitations we once believed, neither by time, nor by space, nor by the so-called immutable laws of nature. Speed faster than light. Some researchers argue that, on a quantum level, information travels faster than light. Could our minds or bodies tap into that? Cellular regeneration and immortality. If our biology is shaped by our conscious and unconscious beliefs, then rapid or even infinite cell regeneration might not be as impossible as it sounds. 3. The key to it all: understanding reality itself. To grasp these ideas, we need to clarify what reality really is. Physicists Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg, pioneers of the Copenhagen interpretation, emphasize that all of reality exists in a single dimension, the quantum field, also called the absolute. Think of it as an infinite, omnipresent source containing every possibility, but not yet becoming anything specific until it's observed or structured by consciousness. Everything is one. This quantum field is pure energy and infinite potential. It's also pure consciousness, which some call mind or even love. Unity and duality. Imagine an infinite sphere with a central point of observation. This represents the indivisible spirit or mind. Once this mind thinks, the sphere begins to split into apparent dualities, yet it remains part of the same singular entity. Or, the creator and the creation are one. Here's the core idea. The observer, consciousness, and the observed, the physical universe, are not two separate things. They're part of one reality. Your body, the environment around you, and the entire cosmos are projections of consciousness, manifestations of the one mind. This explains why only the present moment truly exists. Everything occurs in the now, within the single, boundless field of consciousness. You are this one mind. Since there can be no separation in an infinite unity, you are also this universal mind. Where could a boundary possibly exist? 5. How the universe takes shape. If everything is consciousness, then the visible universe appears where that consciousness thinks, structuring electrons and energy into forms. The mind visualizes a possibility, organizes it, and matter emerges. This applies to everything you experience, from your physical body to the objects and people around you. Our bodies as projections. Your body, in this view, is the visible expression of your own consciousness. Just as your thoughts shape your reality, they also shape your cells, your DNA, and your entire biological system. 6. The power of belief in environment. Returning to Bruce Lipton's cells in a dish experiment. Stem cells became bone, muscle, or fat, depending on their environment. It's not only the external environment that matters, but also the internal signals generated by your mind. Essentially, your belief system and your mindset instruct your DNA on how to structure your cells. DNA, your body's antenna. DNA picks up the signal of your consciousness. That signal is then relayed to your cells, guiding how they develop, function, and repair themselves. If you recognize that consciousness is infinite, you begin to see the stunning potential within your own biology. 7. Transcending physical limits. Many of the laws we consider unbreakable, gravity, a fixed lifespan, the speed at which we can travel, might be more about our shared paradigm than true cosmic limitations. As soon as your consciousness fully acknowledges its unity with everything, instantaneous travel or eternal cellular regeneration stops sounding like fantasy. Gravity as a choice. Your body currently adheres to gravity because that was part of your long-standing experience and collective agreement of reality. Yet from a purely quantum perspective, you are not truly bound, unless you choose to be. Immortality. Since you at the core are timeless consciousness, there is no reason for bodily decay or mortality beyond the paradigm your mind has accepted. 8. The elements in the human body. Throughout history, we've experimented with the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, as if they were separate forces, but everything ultimately flows from the same source. Your body is a microcosm of the macrocosm, meaning it's a smaller, individualized version of the entire universe. Earth, the grounding force that lets you feel density and weight. Air, the breath and communication between you and your environment. Fire, the spark of life, maintaining your body's constant temperature around 37 degrees Celsius. Water, the vibratory, malleable substance that forms most living organisms. All of these are already within you. Once you recognize your true identity as the infinite spirit, none of these forces hold you in limitation. Shuyan, embracing your infinite self in reality, nothing is keeping you on the ground. You can fly. If you're still experiencing limitations, it's because those limitations remain part of your paradigm, beliefs you've never questioned. Once you fully awaken to your own infinite nature, you're free to express yourself however you wish. Beyond form. You may currently experience life as a man or a woman, but that's merely one possibility of your infinite self. You can choose any form or expression you desire. This is unity in action. After exploring duality, you return to oneness, now fully conscious of your power. Shraddha Kishan, the journey forward. As you connect the dots between Bruce Lipton's discoveries, quantum physics, and the concept of a unified consciousness, it becomes clear that your potential is boundless. With each moment of awareness, you can expand into new facets of reality, freeing yourself from past beliefs and stepping into a future that is truly infinite. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon in the next video.